Hello everybody, Mikey here, Urban's Post, like I always say, and fellas, we are doing something new today. We're playing Ace Attorney. Yeah, just wanna shake things up. I know technically I was supposed to beat the Roaring Knight today, or fight him, but fellas, I'm gonna keep it a full buck with you. I'm kinda Delta-gooned out. We were playing Deltarune all summer. I'm kinda Deltaruned out. We'll come back to it at some point, but I need to do something else. Yeah, but we're doing Ace Attorney today. I've heard good things about this game. Delta-gooned. Like, it's Deltarune, but I like calling it Delta-goon instead. It's funnier. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I've heard it compared to Danganronpa, which you guys know I liked. I obviously know Phoenix Wright. I've seen him before, but I've never, like... I don't know, I never played the games. I know my one buddy really likes it. So if this does well, we will do the Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations. And if I can find it, I want to play the one with the clown girl for obvious reasons. So yeah. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Well, golly. I can actually be like, Your Honor. Yeah, I've not played these games before. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be a Saul Goodman lawyer, if I can be. Oh damn, she dead. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Who's this guy? I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. No spoilers, by the way. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Well, now I already know who did it. That kind of sucks. Come on, Ace Attorney. Let me have some mystery here. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Fella. Oh my god. Whoa, brother. Whoa. We must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Oh my god, dude. Listen, I can't say that. The booby joke, my god. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Is that not a conflict of interest? Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Is this not a conflict of interest? Listen, I watched Better Call Saul, Phoenix, right? And I think I know a bit more about the US legal system than you do, pal. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. He sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. His name's Butts! His name's Butts! I love this guy. Why would I wonder if he was an actor? Nick, hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Wait. He's called Butts. He's already cooked. He's already... Yo, look at... Yo, dude. If he could see me through the screen, he would not be happy. Yo, look at my lawyer, dog. But I thought his name was Phoenix Wright. Well, oh, maybe it's like a lawyer name. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. But I already know who did it, which sucks. Why would you tell me who did it? You know what I mean? That's like if I told you what was in the box. You know what I mean? A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, I gotta figure out how to like. Oh, damn that. All right. I'm so sorry. I'm so dankarumpa brained, where I gotta figure out who did it. You know what I mean? All right. In the 23 years I've known him, he's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I got a friend like that. I got a buddy like that. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, as that's why I took the chance to clear his name, and that's what I'm going to do. Hey dude, he's going to jail. He's going to jail. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Damn it, I should have done this last month, or 2 months ago. We could have done it, like, on the day. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. That's the enemy lawyer? Where's the grape guy? Where's the... Okay. The fence is ready, Your Honor. Yo, Phoenix, I'm gonna need you to be a bit more confident here, Big F, Big P. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Sensei Wu being the judge today. Listen, if I remember the Dubus Goobus short, that judge is going to be the biggest pain in my ass. Yes, Your Honor, I am a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Phoenix, lock in, dog. Oh my god. He lets himself get... Which one lets himself get whipped by a woman? The oh my god. In the courtroom? Live? Live? Dead ass? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking, eyesight, faded. Did you not pass the bar? This motherfucker went to the University of Samoa. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them correctly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Ooh, I know this one. Glad I've read it in my case report so many times. It's... wait. Oh. No way. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, look at my lawyer dog. Larry, I'm sorry you're cooked. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Yeah, I thought... Dude, my buddy Nick said this guy could beat Saul Goodman. I'm not buying it. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Yo, Phoenix, you cannot do this right now, dog. Phoenix, you cannot fold like this right now, dude. Just press tab to check it anytime. What's tab on the controller? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone, Your Honor. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what's the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Got hit with a brick, dog. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. That's pretty easy questions, man. Considering the name Cinder Block. No, I was straight up considering Cinder Block. Because I was thinking Cinder Fall, and I saw Cinder, and I was like, oh, like Ruby. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't have feel or lags, that's for sure. Phoenix, you gotta lock in, dog. Head is a I'm gonna make a lot of Danganronpa jokes this. You guys are gonna get 3 kind of jokes this stream. You're gonna get lawyer jokes, you're gonna get Better Call Saul jokes, and Danganronpa jokes. So you guys better get at least one of those. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? What the fuck happened to Makoto? You're telling me a story. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. Wait, she was stuck to the head with something called the Thinker? That's funny. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. Ah, I see. The court accepts this into evidence. A statue the shape of the Thinker added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? What do you mean, what do you do now? Oh, wait, I forgot. This is a video game. I gotta... Damn it. No, that's a good one. This is a video game. I forgot that they had to give us a tutorial, and that because like I'm thinking to myself, what an incompetent lawyer. Not that this is a video game. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Then we'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh my god, Larry Butts is about to sell, dude. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Get a load of this guy. This motherfucker looks like Yasuhiro if he was whitewashed. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Oh, that's bad. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked. My client's cooked. I'd like to withdraw from this case. Attention, hearsay. Objection, hearsay. I wasn't dumped, but she wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. Oh my god. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what I described is what we generally mean by dumped. Would you say dumped? I'd say fucking ghosted. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Oh my god. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, here's the victim's passport. He does have Leon vibes. He does have 11037 vibes. But I don't think we're getting a clue like that in this game. That'd actually be so ass if we did. This is just a word for word. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Wasn't this game on the DS? They had a game on the DS talking about sugar daddies? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. I had a couple of those. I still do. Well, you guys think I paid for this stuff myself? She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We could clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... See, wait, I'm gonna stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean, irrelevant? Shut the fuck up, Butts. Butts, listen, let your lawyer do the talking here. You're gonna oh my god, get ready for a large fail count. That's cheating, that cheating she-dog, goddammit. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. What? Oh, Hup? 4 continents? Oh no. Oh no. Dude, like for a second there, like I thought I exposed myself or something. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is not looking so good. Next question. Yeah, but good luck finding about what planet I'm on, Andrew. Fucking got him. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Oh my god, god damn it, Butts. Well, did you or did you not? Heh. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do now? Wait, 6, 7. Stop him from answering. Have him answer honestly. You can't lie under oath. I'm gonna have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. I was there. I went. Was that the wrong choice? Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Why was that objection really high-pitched? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. God damn it, Butts. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butt is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing from the scene of the crime. Why is the judge bald? I don't know. Why do you have hair, Story? I don't think you could just ask a guy that. Order in the court. He does kind of look like one of the nematodes from SpongeBob, though. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, listen, if the gloves don't fit, you must acquit, dog. Your Honor, I'd like to double it and give it to the next person. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawwit to the stand. Mr. Sawwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on that day of the murder. They're not gonna swear him in? They're not gonna have him put the hand on the Bible, say maybe I've seen too many lawyer shows. Yeah, it was him we saw. We know who it is now. We just gotta find some bullshit here. I gotta sniff it out. Witness testimony. Witness account. Oh, so this is where this is from. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked in the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting over there. What year does this take place? Because I was about to say, why not just call on your phone? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I think Larry is telling the truth. You know what I mean? I think Larry is telling the truth. I don't think he saw her. I can't defend you against a testimony against like that. I think we can. Listen, the trial's never over until it's over. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Convenient. If he was too scared to go in the house, how could he use it? Exactly. Yeah, so this says, that's bullshit, and you know it. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? I mean, if they're unplugged. I don't know how old phones work. A landline, I never had, like, because I grew up, I'm a Zoomer, you know what I mean? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record for the blackout for you for your pursual. Blackout record added. Electricity to Mrs. Stone apartment was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Old phones acting like you're not an unk. They are old, dude. Landlines are old. The only person I knew that had a landline as a kid was my grandma. We had Blackberries. Not Blackberries, but like the phones that only had like the numbers on it. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? What do you mean? What do you mean you're asking what that is? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Are you fucking me, right? Are you fucking me in the ass right now? Why, you exposed the lie in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies, what? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Oh my god. Wait, this motherfucker did not learn shit in lawyer school. Oh my god, he did not pass any bar. You're just telling me a man happens to fall with that. This chicanery, Your Honor? Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Open the court record with tab, point out the contradictions in the testimony. Alright. Attorney's bad. Why is this in the court record? Sydney's autopsy report. Time of death? Oh, this dumbass. This dumbass. This dumbass. 4 to 5 p.m. Blackout report. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. The victim apparently arrived from Paris on 7:30, a day before the murder. Thinker, it's rather heavy. Do we not have the witness's testimony? Okay, but he said he called it at 1 p.m., right? He said he called it at 1 p.m.? Okay, we gotta keep that in mind. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling prescriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him, thinking it was strange. Excuse me, I look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Objection. You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Shut up, Phoenix, you're not funny. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Oh, no, he said he remembered that. Dude, but that's a huge gap. Dude, no, you could tell in the air whether it's 1 or 4. You know what I mean? No, that's a huge gap. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Well, gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. Stop it. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Truth run, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but... Oh, you dumbass! You dumbass! What do you mean you heard the time? The television? The power was out, moron! I guess the victim must have been watching a videotaped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I can't present it yet. I see. You heard a voice saying at the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Right. You know what to do. Yes, ma'am. I got this one. Oh no, he slipped up again. Dude, little did they know I'm the best lawyer in the entire world. The time of discovery. You see, when I found body, I heard at the time there was a voice saying it was probably coming from the television. Objection. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. This record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Did his hairpiece just fly up? Gah. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawwit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawwit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Gotta love this guy. Gotta love this guy. Dude, it's the purple guy. This motherfucker's wearing a purple suit. It's the man behind the slaughter. Very well, Mr. Sawwit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass in the courtroom. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Dude, it framed... Dude, but he could only frame a bigger idiot. Is he kidding me? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Objection! Yeah, this guy isn't even trying. Wait just a moment. Yeah, he didn't even have to add that. Just say, hey, there was a table clock, wasn't there? Their murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how do you suppose this to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? The defense? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawwit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. But how would you know that without being in the house? You have to switch it. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock was to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment, knew the victim, went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawwit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke as you hit the victim. That would throw me off guard, too, if I killed someone. Imagine killing a guy, and the knife was like, oh, good stab, man. Yeah. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Grah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean saw, God, did he just throw his fucking hairpiece at me? That has to be foul. What's that thing, like a mistry? No, I'm getting, see, I only know stuff from crime shows. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. This motherfucker just threw his hairpiece at me. Is he undressing? He looks like it. Dude, he wants to bang me. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Salwit heard definitely was this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock here, now and here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep, I think it's 8:25. That's crazy, I think. I like that a lot. I like that time thing, and I want one of those clocks now. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, it is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Salwit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Salwit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running on 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Because of the power outage, right? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. I don't! This means I cannot let you indict the witness. I have evidence, though! The blackout! Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Salwit. I have evidence! The blackout would have turned off the clock, and then it would have been running slow that day. Oh, wait, but if it's battery-powered. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Is there nothing I can do? Do I lose? Not so fast, Mr. Salwit, Mia. Gorgeous woman. Gorgeous woman. Mia, I mean Chief. Or is it Maya? I think is it Mia? Or Mia? Maya's with a Y. This has to be Mia. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it was over. I can't prove the clock slowly the day of the murder. Me, alright. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. You're not funny. Can you think of the reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait, maybe I could prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. The power outage from noon to 6 p.m. But that's 6 hours, wouldn't it? I got the blackout's the only thing I got. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. When it got hit, the time switched? Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence that in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence proves why the clock was running slow. If I had to guess, the blackout. Because the passport doesn't make sense. Wait. The victim apparently arrived from Paris on the day before the murder. Is Paris 3 hours behind? Or is... No, I don't know where this takes place. I can't use American logic. Paris is 3 hours behind, but are you... we had... The passport's the only thing we haven't used. I'm gonna use that. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Okay, it must be. Alright, we word. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard was struck when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit, or should I say Mr. Did It? Oh, that's fucking funny. You guys think you're slick. He's about to crash. Oh my god. Did he just pass out? Did he just eat a cyanide capsule? Order, I say. Is he dead? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He, was arrested and had been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. I am him, after all. You haven't seen Jimmy McGill in his prime, though, dude. You gotta get Saul Goodman in here, or Howard Hamlin, or Kim Wexler. Or Cliff Main. Hell, I'll even take a Chuck McGill. Although you would have to turn everything off. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Hell yeah. And with that, this court is adjourned. We did it, fellas. We did it. We saved Larry Butts. It turns out Frank Saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman who check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to the apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw it wet himself to do his dirty work. While he was searching the place, the victim had returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawwick grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:30 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woo, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. No problem, boss. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen the trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was nah, never mind. What were you about to say, Phoenix? Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. You guys aren't funny. None of you here are funny. Heh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this as it's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. And I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Is Larry? I bet this... Oh my god, Larry with the Riz. Hell yeah. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Sobbed Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that will prove how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? Check out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't some chump to her, huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she was probably just needing a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. I really am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? Yeah. I hope you see this importance and hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we could do is believe in them. In our order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to the innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer is because of him. Yeah, part of it, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Oh my god, we're being rizzed up right now, fellas. Good. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us unless you wanna count the clock he gave Maya." Oh my god, we're not getting paid. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Did someone kill her? No. No. The end? Oh, the first trial, right? I was gonna say. A brand new episode has been added. Yeah, I was gonna say, the end of the episode, right? We go into number 4, baby. Episode 2, The Turnabout Sisters? Hold on, what? Bring, beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I've finally been getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about an upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha, so what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I guess I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now, huh? It's not working? That's lame. Had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside of it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, then there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Oh, okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like, burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th. 9:27 a.m. If they kill Mia, we riot. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed the papers. How could you know? Ho, you are not conscious of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! No! I'm actually heartbroken. We need to kill this man. Red, white, blue. We need to kill this man. We have to. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Fancola offices. Damn, they killed her. No. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. I guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over. She would get out. We should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia, maybe she's in her office. Examine. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if the chief is okay. Move. My bad. Office. No. That smell. Blood. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Damn. I'm actually heartbroken, guys. And just like that, I'm done streaming this game. No, I'm kidding. Chief? Chief? Chief! Damn. Who are you? Who are you? Did she pass out? The strange girl dropped cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Damn. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade until finally she was cold. Damn, dude. That's tragic. Chief. Examine. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Pieces of the glass light stain lying in the back of the room. Glass shards has been added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh my god, she hit us with the fucking 11037. A word is written in blood on the piece of scrap paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper was a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl is doing in here. Do I actually call the police? That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right here on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run out on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia's writing this girl's name. Who said Mia? I don't think Mia wrote that. I think the murderer did. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Examine, move, talk. What happened? She seemed to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? I came in, and the room was dark. And sis, so she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of the receipt. That's my name. Why would she write my name? Well, she died instantly. She wasn't writing anything. Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. How do I call the police? It looks like there's a phone in here. Examine. Right, I better call the cops. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. My God. The chief's chair, a simple functional design, pretty good to sit in. I like Maya's face here, just a The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Who's this guy? Gumshoe? This motherfucker's name is Gumshoe? That's crazy. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. His name is Dick Gumshoe. That's amazing. What up, Dick? How's it going, man? How's it going? His name is Dick Gumshoe, dude. That's amazing. Gumshoe? What an odd name. Gumshoe's the odd part? Dude, I think the Dick part is funnier. We received a report from the building across the street, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you to move 1 inch, okay? Great, great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa, excuse me. Eek? This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, say? What, with her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed, you're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? You kidding me? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out till the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. You're not gonna mourn your friend? I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. No orange jumpsuit? I mean, that's pretty cool. She gets to keep her, like, normal clothes. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I'd be better if I give it straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think that's something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard of what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever get into trouble now. That's fun. That's fun, but damn, like a month. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's crazy. Thank you, Mia. Appreciate that, dog. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you, yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? Is that what you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. A Tua mention? A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. The clock shaped like the thinker, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Oh, thank God. Thank God she forgot how to do that. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on a cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. So, you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spiritual world. How did we go from like a lawyer game to this? Wait a second, you said Fae family? So Mia was into that stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. Oh my god. Dude, look at my lawyer dog. Look at my lawyer dog. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought it would be that easy. Is something the matter? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me it a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Damn, she has no family. User, zero purpose. Thank you, the trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if the guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Grossberg Law Offices? September 6, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the reception, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of anything when you're a famous lawyer, not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves are filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. That painting has bugged me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. Is it not? And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can't tell. Some here got monies to burn. Yeah, I guess I'll leave. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the last few hours is talking about it. It's kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. The morning I got a call from my sister. She only know that's the thicker clock Larry made practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was 01, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She could still be alive. The woman in my family, a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister Annette said she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were just getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so it happened. The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped when the police would catch her was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and then the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? Guess I'll go check back at the offices. Oh, I'm at our law office now. Fanco law offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, I didn't know. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess. Sorry, I got the name about that, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy. He was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Oh my god, I don't like this detective. Kyoko would never. I need Kyoko Kirigiri, dog. Right, and you were? Detective Dick Gumshoe, was it? Yeah, right, at your service, Dick Gumshoe, dude. Love that name, love everything about that name. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. I'm gonna be calling you Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Why would you go... Like, I know Dick is, like, an actual name. I forget what it's for. Like, it's shorthand for something, but... Yes, sir. Be right there. You're the lawyer. You're her royal, light pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Woo, he thinks I'm his lawyer. Guess there's nothing really to examine here. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my chair. It's been acting up again. Hold on, I might have to just tighten it. No, that's not it. It's fine, I'll just cope. About Miss Faye, do you have an autopsy? Oh, you want to know the results, eh? Now, don't go look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death is instantaneous. Alright. So now that we have that, that's how I'm gonna win the case. Damn, my chair got all fucked up. This sucks. If I want to, like, lean back, I gotta do all the way from here. There we go. Much better. Sorry, I know that's... doesn't matter to you guys, but it matters a lot to me. Maya. About Maya, yeah, I've been looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you weren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put the prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means. You're being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. I'm surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There's rumors of black alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for that is for Edgeworth hates crime with almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I guess I'll go check out the Grossenberg. Nothing. Guess I'll go to the detention center. Nothing. Move. Nice, that's perfectly clean as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember I had a bizarre name that no one could ever remember. Record line Stricta, pal. Who is that? The sky is blue and so am I. That's hotel right across the alley. An old movie poster. Apparently, that was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all these. No clues here. Coraline, Stricta Pal. Oh, the fucking plant talked to me. Cool. I guess... I don't know. You got anything to say to me? Guess I'll go... I guess I'll fuck off. Alright. Maybe I didn't look in here enough? I saw a mahogany desk, the wood's been polished with deep luster. Got that. An expensive potted plant, no idea what kind of plant that is, but most importantly, the probably expensive one available. No clues here. Got that. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. I'm kinda lost here. Detention center. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Maybe present the thing to him? There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the contradiction of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen the thing. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh that? Seems like the glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards are in pieces of the broken stand. Oh, I was wondering, did you see Maya's Faye cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight, tell him not so straight. I'm gonna tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it was just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems like you didn't notice a recorded conversation. Alright. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess all the questions I have to ask now. You done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out for now. Oh, wait. One more thing I want to ask you. Don't suppose you planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. I am hoping to talk to that witness. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Her name's April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? I guess you sent her home already? Aha, you're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside of her room until the trial, so she's still across that alleyway. I guess she should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. Kyoko would be furious at this man's work, so would Suichi for that matter. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Oh my god. Hi, smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Did she just hit me with a fucking teehee? Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, oh, this is all like something out of a movie. It's so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. Is she a Valley Girl dog? I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. That's you, dog. That's you, dog. There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I needed to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You just sound like the lawyers in the movie. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh my god, she's trying to riz me up, fellas. I can't let this happen, though. My vocabulary is very small. Goal better not encourage her, or... You know the thing that happened on the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. What exactly, who are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Oh my god. Phoenix is folding under zero pressure, dog. None. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I have blushed this month. Folding under zero pressure, Your Honor. Right, can you just tell me it is what you do? Well, no, Teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see, there are 2 glasses on that table. Oh, what up, Marmar? Is someone staying in here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, not me, or just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Who's the ahem mistress here? Miss April May. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's Fanco Law versus outside the building before. You can see inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, so... A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. I gotta get in this drawer somehow. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Someone must be staying with her. No clues here. What's inside of this, I wonder? Cough, cough. Maybe later. Alright. I don't think I should present anything to her, so I guess I'll move. Grossberg, anything new here? Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back here. Ahem! That was the most over-the-top throat-clearing I ever heard. You're Grossberg? Dude, oh my god, get a load of that mustache. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagine. I like this guy. You're that badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer now, are you? Yes, well, yes. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Who's the ahem bulk of a man? Dude, absolute unit. Grossberg, something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey, go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second, how did you know the trial was tomorrow? Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me, why won't you take the case? Ahem. Well, you see, I'm just busy, you see. I mean, a day notice for a trial, especially a murder trial? I don't think I'd take that case either. I don't think I'd know what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? Because usually there's days of preparation for trials, right? Especially a serious one. Like, this isn't a speeding ticket, you know what I mean? We lost our goat. Which well, I guess I can't really say goat, because it was only one trial. You know what I mean? But the client is Miss Maya Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye, creep. Fine. I don't have any time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere, grumble. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright. I guess I'll dip. Guess I'll go back to the detention center. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center visitors room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help, or... I see. I've been abandoned then. Damn. Well, good luck, man. Good luck to you, Maya. Well, just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one's as sad as a person without any friends. I know I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become the lawyer in the first place? Because someone else has to look after the people who have no one on their side. Oh, what up, Greenie? Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at me at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last questioning. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? I feel like, dude, I feel like my lawyer shouldn't ask me if I'm innocent or not. I feel like my lawyer should just know that I'm innocent. It's a deal, so what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I was trying to look in the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, well, I guess let's go try Risen Up Miss April May. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. Did you just say Riz? Yeah, I just said Riz. I just can deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May may be? I believe our guest May is usually currently the, facilities. If you don't need anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does he seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Well, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. You came back quick. May I ask that you informed Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White! Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White, that was his name. That's what my sister told me. What is this? We play as a lawyer, and we defend, people in trial. What was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mothers? Could it be a coincidence? What I miss? A lie. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I couldn't... Like, I can't even, like, tell you. You know what I mean? It's like... I'd have to, like, tell you, like, 30 different things. You're just along for the ride, Greenie. There's screwdrivers. Now's my chance to see what inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Right, I'll be using this bit of evidence tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Do I know what you mean, Phoenix? I think Phoenix is trying to smash. Oh, Bellboy, still there. Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Alright. Phoenix gotta get his act together. He does. Dude, this is the worst lawyer I've ever seen. Jimmy McGill had more class than this. There he is, the great guy himself. Court is now in session of the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe to you. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. Sir, I am the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to her being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony, Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There was 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I feel like I don't know how, trials work in real life, but I'm, 90% sure Phoenix wouldn't be able to work on this trial because that he was at the scene of the crime. Wouldn't he be, a witness? Wouldn't it be better for the defense or the prosecution to get him as a witness instead of a lawyer? Why, we had a witness to the account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. That very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. I could. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness testimony, she bluffed and pressed the witness on every detail? You want me to lie? On it, dude. I got this. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya should know one of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Mr. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call rushed to the scene... We got it. Yeah, we got it. There are 2 people there already to find them, Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey while we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Gonna try pressing here. Hold it just 1 second, yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly, what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. What do you mean, isn't Pink? Well, I guess she is Pink, I was about to say. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims? Yeah, that's hearsay, dog. I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up to my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about you first, Your Honor. Well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspects, I examined the crime scene with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word wrote Maya was clearly written in blood. The lab results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. See, listen, if this was Danganronpa, I'd be all for it. Because that's how we did it. That's how we did it back in the day, back at Hope's Peak, fellas. But this doesn't work for this case. Before we begin a cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective, Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I'm a real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I already know. Present. Death was instantaneous. Objection, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, there is one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Frey, wrote this note. That she was the one accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to the blow of the blunt object. Seemed like Phoenix Wright was Phoenix stupid. She died. Shut up, Marmor. She died immediately. I actually didn't know Phoenix's name, like, real name was Nick. But, no butting your way to this one, Detective. Order. The defense is a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have been able to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder, the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate, but there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. But a blow to the back of the head? That's what you want to write? You know, no, I'm not buying it. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known that you have something up your sleeve. Seems like you lost your edge, Worth. Shut up, Marmor. Marmor, is that just your joke today? You're just gonna come up with everyone's name? Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason can you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in the report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the killer was identifying the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that is the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Well, she's lying. She couldn't have seen it because she only called the cops after I got in there. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? You're telling me, dog. I like that they just use the same sprites for everything. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service, wink. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Weenie chocolate is crazy. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room, teehee. Checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly from across the law offices. That's what, Marmar said about your name, Greenie. Mm-hmm. That's right, big boy. Oh my, is this allowed? This can't be allowed. This can't be allowed. We have to have some decorum. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I look out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Dude, I gotta get a better chair, guys, because this shit's just like... Or I gotta tighten it, I don't know. I gotta do something here. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. How can you see that from a fucking window? And that's all that I saw, every little bitsy witsy wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait! Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Seems like Maya slipped up. Shut up, Marmar. I thought the witness testimony was quite firm, didn't you? Your Honor! Sounds like she's stuttering. No, I'm stuttering. Think she was hired by the real killer? I think maybe she's like in cahoots, yeah. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia's Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and purposely good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Watch your mouth, dude. Well, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Well, you may examine your cross-examination. Alright, so we know she's lying, but how is she lying? It was like 9 o'clock at night, I looked at the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that in the mousie's girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it? Nothing really jumps out at it as a contradiction. There's gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her about the facts a bit. It's like 9 a.m. and then, ooh, I saw her being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. How would you be able to see it? She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. But the girl caught up to her and she hit her. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique, and women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with the short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. I do like this game's art direction, but some of the characters look a little smooth. Like, especially Miss May. She, like, I don't know, the lighting or something, the shading, I don't know. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Someone tells me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean... Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Miss Maya Fey, who would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. What? No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal from me. However, the witness testimony mentioned neither of these things. This is thin! Listen, I don't stand by this. This is thin. That's where we're going with this, I guess. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that night of the way of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Roar, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessarily, darling. Miss May, the court would like you to remind you, please omit nothing in your testimony. Did her fucking boob just move? Did you guys see that? Am I tweaking? Hold on, wait to roll, brother. Whoa. Your Honor, I'd like to say that Miss April May is trying to seduce the court. They tend to do that. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise, Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Could we not get a female judge for this one? Damn, I almost had her. Witness account. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. That clock. You idiot! You fool! Wait, that statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? Well, how does the accuracy report not startle you, Teehee? How would you know it's a clock? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. How would you know it's a clock? How would you know it's a clock? We've only called it a statue in this. I didn't see anything I did. I'm gonna hit him with the percent here. Miss May, what you said right now is quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Jesus, naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. Another person in much the same position as he recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Bro, is this game child-friendly? Hell no! With the frizz? No way! Order. Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? Ooh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. I'm not. How would someone who only saw it would think it's a clock? Right? Like, if I showed you guys a rock and it opened up and actually had a vape in it, you guys aren't gonna be like, oh yeah, obviously that's the rock vape. I know that's the worst fucking thing I can compare this to, but is Edgeworth in cahoots with the killer? No, he's just a lawyer that wants a guilty verdict. Yes, of course, you will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I caught the murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whoa, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Dude, I can't believe these fuckers are falling for it. Huh, what? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. Oh my god, she's an idiot. I'm excited for Halloween, Greenie. So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room, hee. The law office of Faye & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. A fucking street away? Would you hear a clock from a street? Fuck you, Edgeworth, no! She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Not at all. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. What couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in the question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing. It's Clockwork. Shout out to Clockwork, though, one of my favorite creepypastas. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing. It's Clockwork. It is quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew? I'm afraid you have forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, there is no contradiction. That's fair! No, Edgeworth has a point. When was the clockwork removed? Well, fortunately for us, we have proof. Sure, that is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it, and that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the... Yes, I can. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who just told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof like you like so much. The evidence that proved the clockwork was removed was... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, ho, you have a girly phone. Shut up, April. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation that she had with the victim the day of the murder. Order, the defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble, the good detective better remember he's up for his evaluation soon. Oh, that's funny. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oh, you idiot. Oh, Edgeworth, I'm sorry. Your fucking witness is a moron. Oops, I forgot. Wank, your boobs can't trick me, dog. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, I do, Your Honor. The witness claims that she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence that has already been submitted to this piece of court. Well, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. I guess it is simple. The clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything was sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time that you went shopping for a better excuse. Phoenix, you're not funny. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh, ho. What the? Did her heart? Oh my god. Did her? Oh my god, she's locked in. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! The heart turned upside down. Whoa, brother, whoa. Let's not get a hold of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me, grunt. Did I, like, lose it? She's pissed. Valid crash out? No, this is not valid. She got someone killed. She killed someone. I guess I did. Teehee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it, you had heard about it. Yeah, I'd heard about it, yeah. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard it that it was a clock. She heard? But the honors do be looking hot. You're telling me, Greenie. I'm I was about to say, I'm bricked up in the courtroom today. I can't say that, though. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it, then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Or wiretap. Have a look at this. Ugh, ooh, that, I found this in Miss May's room. Can this be submitted to evidence if I found it? I thought only police could have it. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia's Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yeah. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. I have heard of Glitch, quite fond of the good people at Glitch Productions. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim saw on the phone with the clock was the fucking conversation. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It was made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Her pectorals stiffen the hell up. More. I'm upset that all your jokes are getting censored. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? Oh, that's cool, Greenie. The defense demands an answer. Larf. Witness, answer the question, did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to me? You lawyer. It's not fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Wah! That did it. The court's seen her real Miss April May now. I don't get that. Oh, seen the real May. Bro's going Super Saiyan. Bro, buddy's crashing out. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? What is it, you little shrimp? Will talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? Oh no, I didn't mean that. Order. There will be order. What? How could you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. Oh, okay. Phoenix. Okay, dude, at first I thought Phoenix wasn't cooking for a second there. Dude, I was like, that is not the dialogue option I picked. So you admit it, you tapped her phone. But wait. Shrimp really coming tall from you. I didn't anything bad like murder, I'm a good girl. Really? Can you prove it? I don't think she did it, because I saw who did it. No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer, but I can prove it and I will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say way, and I assure you I am serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. What are you talking about, lady? Iced coffee? You think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy, wink. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene of the crime of the murder. I don't think it was her. I never thought she was. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're just going to let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May up with the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a Oh, bellboy! The defense would like to call the bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you sunk in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What is your reason? Because I hold the wiretapping that had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I will consent to the calling of this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? Fair. Deal. I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Very well, the court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we are ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He brought the tray with him? Dude. I like that this game, like, definitely was on a budget and had to make, like, 13, like, sprites in total. So having him just have the stuff with him is funny. Yes, I received your summons in the middle of the work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That teeth set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received the call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee and brought it to her room at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. But how would she be able to see the murder at that point? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder somehow, Maya will be finished. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy. I want to check something. Do I not get the time? Never mind then. I'll just press. I believe Sia called 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought at 9 on the dot. I brought it to her precisely at the requested time, of course, and I delivered the coffee to her, Miss May herself. Press. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, and as in so very absolutely. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for a kiss, sir, but not French, sir. More like a peck on the I fucking love this guy. I like the bellboy. I'm quite fond of the bellboy. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps you were momently swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something with the bellboy to remember her. And I delivered... I didn't mean to do it then. Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly at the most definitely 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee, I'd like a coffee at exactly 9 a.m. Something like that, sir. Then 9 o'clock. Why would she be so peculiar about the time? It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Is it? Did I fuck up? Tisk tisk, finally you understand. This bellboy has no reason to lie. Now if you have any decency. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait, yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, you have one more question, that is all. This is really now my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, bed making. Room service. Tell me again about the room service. Again, sir, exactly 9. I deliver room service to this man in room 303. The guests are requested iced coffee. $18 is the charge, I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2. For 2! Yes! Yes, bellboy! Yes! Oh my god, I'm making out with him tonight, dude. Oh my god, hell yeah. Gave me exactly what I wanted to hear. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you, didn't ask. Fair enough, nice try. That was the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Bellboy's awesome. I'm quite fond of him. Listen, because he's innocent, you know what I mean? He was just doing his job. It was the, good barista there. Mr. Edgeworth? He was there, who? He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. Damn, get his ass. You fool. Why were you there, Edgeworth? Oh, word. I've done it. I've won. Just because he was there doesn't make him a part of it, though. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought to the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? Yes, that's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned another person may be involved with the murder. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss April. Wait, what was the question? What was the question? The man is Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as had been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else at the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it is too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Are we gonna see Edgeworth crack? Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, gasp, Your Honor. This is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. The court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Lobby Court, lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Thanks, Maya. Appreciate it. Huh? The face fizz with his eyes wide and trembling limbs. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... I know, Greenie. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That means the man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happens to the Miss May after that anyways? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning that charms don't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so, sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. There. That's full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony. I don't know how good this will do to me now at all. Time to hit the pavement and get some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to free her. Do I get a chance to save? Alright, so we are going to save and quit for the day, because it is that magical hour of 2 o'clock. Well, we've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm liking this game so far. I definitely do want to come back to it. But yeah, guys, that's all we got for today. Join me all on Saturday for something else, because I was originally supposed to stream this on Saturday. But I didn't want to stream Deltarune anymore. I'm probably done with Deltarune for a bit. That's funny, Greenie. I'm probably gonna take a break from Deltarune for a bit. I just have no interest in it anymore. Not none interest, but I played it all summer. I kind of want to do something else now. You know what I mean? So I might either play Silk Song on Saturday, or we might continue just straight into Ace Attorney again. Or I have a couple other games that we could try out. If you guys like the detective stuff, I have a game called Nobody Wants to Die. It's like a detective game. Little Misfortune, and there's a couple other ones I have. Getting Over with Mr. Someone. I think it's Bodell 40, right? No, Bennett 40. I don't know who's Bodell 40 then. Oh no. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all on Saturday. Also on Saturday, I will be releasing a new video talking about if Little Nightmares 2 holds up in the Big 25. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there, and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!